Hello, my name is David Lankus. I'm the director of the LIS program here at Syracuse University, and I just want to briefly talk about my passion, which is centered on librarianship, and why I'm doing this and why I invite you to be part of it as well. I suppose you could look back at the things I spend a lot of time on, the things I care a lot about, the things that get me really excited, and that certainly includes the technology and systems. I'm a system geek, proudly. Play with a lot of technology, work with programming, work with hardware, work with networking. But I also have a strong passion for innovation and positive change. And when I started that interest, which started in undergraduate and then started in my doctoral program, and I look around and I find librarianship, and I find that's the place that really brings these two things together. Librarianship is about technology, about the appropriate use of tools, about applications of not only computer technology and digital technology, but schemas and organizational systems and physical technologies. And it's in an environment where the people are extraordinary, where librarians are extraordinarily giving, open, but innovative, and into new ideas and into changing the world. It's really the passion for technology and the passion to make the world a better place that I see coming together in librarianship. This has led me to a sort of system of beliefs, which is where I'm currently working on and what I really invite other folks to help me work on. The first is that the best days of librarianship are ahead of us. When you look at the news, you would think that libraries are somehow shuttering and closing, or that they're brand new and people have discovered them in a bad economy because suddenly they realized they could take out books and DVDs for free. But really, over the past 10 and 20 years, we see increased usage of public libraries. In academic libraries, we look at increased usage of digital resources and materials. Libraries in schools, in corporations, in our cities, in our academies are becoming more and more and more important. And I think that's a trajectory that's going to continue, and that we can really see that librarians are going to become fundamentally important in society as they have been for thousands of years. However, I think that we're also the right profession, that we're uniquely positioned in the information age. We have the information tools, we have this understanding of technology, but we also have this core set of values that we bring to these problems, to solve problems, to reach out to society, to fix it with a set of ethics and values. And I think that makes us amazingly important in these days of the digital world, where we become credible agents and trusted sources, where we become tool builders, but tool builders that understand how to make a difference. But I also believe that we're not going to get to this golden age, that we're not going to continue our importance if we continue focusing on recorded knowledge in books and materials. And when I look around at librarianship and the stuff that gets me excited and the stuff that I look at the future of the field, I see where, excuse me, we're talking about librarians who engage with their communities, who seek to understand problems, who not only help children read and help children solve information, but help people find jobs and help scholars discover new Nobel-winning prize ideas. Where we see librarians revolutionizing medicine and commerce. Where we see librarians, they're just about no other profession in this world that stretches across such disciplines, where someone can be part of a federal government, a city government, the world's best academies, the world's best schools, the world's biggest corporations. All of that's librarianship. Law libraries, medical librarians, all of these different folks, they're librarians. And by engaging in that, the unique human potential that we have, by looking at librarians as credible agents with amazing skills and an amazing set of ethics and values to go ahead, and not even paying attention to collections of materials and stuff, but paying attention to the people and how those people interact with their community, I think that librarianship is on a trajectory to be more important than ever. And that we here at Syracuse, and one of my interests and my colleagues' interest, and what I hope your interest will be, is to figure out how do we realize our potential. Because ultimately, the passion that I have, the passion that I've realized through this job, and that I hope to work with students and I hope to work with the profession on, is a passion for librarianship. It's a passion to understand what is this unlocked potential of a noble, noble profession. Stripped of collections and books and catalogs and all this other stuff, the librarian stands noble before a sea of indifference. They make a difference. They want to reach out to society. They want to reach out and make a better world. And that is something to be passionate about. And that's what we try to do at Syracuse, is to prepare those folks, not only to share the passion, but give them the skills to go out and change the world and make it a better place. Thank you very much.